As much as I love me a mustache twirling villain, hell, I'm one of those my damn self. Sometimes the best villain for your campaign are the ones who are only seen as villains in the player character's eyes. Let me explain with these DM tips. Now, it's one thing to have a dark overlord over here spreading darkness and blight wherever they go, just being a bad actor and a nuisance to the community. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what if your villains are loved by the public? What if the only time they dropped their mask was in front of your player character? Yeah, your people's supposed to be the hero, but the simple act of going after this villain is going to make you an enemy of the state. Maybe it's a politician with good PR, or a king who's mostly good with the dark side. Maybe it's somebody who on the surface gives to the community, but behind closed door, they over here performing dark rituals and shit. They trying to hit a Majora's Mask and drop the moon while the people sit around and cheer for it. It creates an interesting scenario where your players do not have the ability to just gather allies, because even mentioning going after this villain is going to put you on a watch list. Now your adventure is no longer about the combat, it's about proving a conspiracy. It's about shining a light on the wrongs that are done in the shadow. Even though they can just go after the villain for the final confrontation, there's so much groundwork that they have to set, building up their reputation and proving that is the devil. And then you got a campaign with intrigue, politics, machination, betrayals, double crossing, and a gauntlet that you have to run that doesn't have to do a damn thing with combat. If your players make a move too early or fail, now they're fugitive. Now they are on the run. Now they gotta find all the pieces to put this puzzle together while dodging arrows and battle axe. Will the villain be exposed? Did your party succeed? Now they're held as saviors who was able to shine a light on the corruption of the land? Or did they do what they had to do? Put down a sinister dog, and though they know they did the right thing, the world will only see them as the villains that they tried to prove that the actual bad guy was the entire time. You want to sprinkle a little twist on it? Have that villain be one of your party patrons early on in the adventure. Sprinkle in their quest every now and again, mix it amongst the other requests that your party usually get into, and then reveal that their actions was the linchpin that kicked off the villain's plans to begin with. Add a few cryptic clues along the way. Allow the smart players who can see it to pull it all together. But even though you know, don't mean everybody else do, or even believe you. Now go ahead and follow for more DM tips.